Shefsky here, and welcome to Fantasy House. You like MTV Cribs and you like Adventure Time. You're watching HGTV, but it's not weird enough. That's why God created Fantasy House. Every week, my special guest walks us through their imaginary fantasy house. I have a blast, our listeners have a blast, and our guests have a blast because they get to know themselves really well, and I get to know them better, and our listeners get to be inspired about their weird, trippy, unique houses. And I'm excited. This week, my guest is one of my best friends on the planet, the amazing Canadian Roy Tighe. Let me ask you a question, guys. Can I ask you a question? Say yes. Unless you're in a library listening right now. You like ice fishing? How about fresh caught fish that you fry up right there and you eat it, and then you go into an editing bay and you do some editing? And you get to work on your films, and then you get to screen your films in the most comfortable basement filmmaker studio ever. Huh? You like golfing? You like off-roading? You like houses on islands? Then this episode is for you, my baby listeners. This episode is for you. Now, in the words of the great Angelo Bowers, let us do this.
Won't you take us on a ride over food of your fantasy house? You're the hostess with the mostest where you get it in your fantasy house. Get all the money for expensive construction. Feel the limit your imagination. You're on a ride over food of your fantasy house right now.
A cabin in Fort Francis. So it's on an island on Rainy Lake.
Is that where old Greg lives over there?
Yeah, in August.
Rainy Lake.
Yeah, and the house is like dead center on the island, up towards the water though. There's a little beach in front with a dock that goes out with a boat and everything.
Is it like a lot of green trees? Is it?
Yeah, surrounded in the Ontario green trees. They're not like, we don't have the big ones. We have like the skinny little trees. I don't know what kind of trees they are.
Yeah.
But anyways, so it's like a pine tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
But small, skinny pine trees?
Yeah, but really tall.
Okay.
You know, I don't know, kind of pulp.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And.
So anyway, so it's a log house.
Okay.
Big and
one story or two?
Well, does the basement count?
As a story? No, but if there's a basement, you're going to tell me about it when we go inside.
I'd say 2 stories then.
I'm just approaching it right now. I'm assuming now
2 stories.
By rowboat.
Okay, right. So you see, it's a big house. Yeah, it has 2 floors.
Okay.
Big cabin, log cabin.
Okay.
Big windows in the front.
So I come up
so
to
you can
it.
See the sun coming in.
Is there a doorbell that I'm ringing?
Is there a doorbell?
Do I have like a walkway that I came up through?
So you come off the dock, then you'd be walking up, and then you'd walk up just like stones, like, you know, like a little walkway that's just made out of like the rocks from the area.
Oh, very simple and natural.
Yeah, like you cut off the top of the rock, so it's like a little rock.
Are there bears around? Is there bear poop on any of the rocks?
Yeah, there's bears, fucking moose, whatever you want.
Bears and moose? Yeah. Whatever you want.
Yeah.
I want a bear moose.
Yeah. But so you walk up to the front door, and then you can just walk in, man.
There's no doorbell or anything?
No doorbell. You just walk in.
It's just open to us?
Yeah, just come on in.
All right, I walk in.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's the entrance hall look like?
So it's big deck out front.
Okay.
So there's a big deck, and you can just walk in, and like, everything's like real big windows in the front, like the triangle windows to like meet the peak of the house.
Oh yeah.
And then like there's a big front window, and then there's like just like regular 2 doors that open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. And then that's all glass. So everything's like pretty.
So it's like glass open. And like what, like bright,
logwood,
like warm cedar looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. I love
yeah.
Okay.
So you just walk in. Just come on in. You just got to make sure you shut the screen door so you don't fuck me around with mosquitoes.
Okay. Screen door, keeping the mosquitoes out. All right. What's the flooring like in this entrance?
Wood floor.
Wood floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wood floor. Like I don't know how to describe like any more than a wood floor, but it's like, you know, glossy, nice. I want it to be like real wood floor. Like it's actually, everything's made from like the trees around there.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like this imported wood floor. Like it's
authentic, local.
Yeah. It's probably not even perfect. It's not even it just like gets like a little bit maybe there's some holes in there from like, the tree barks or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
It's got scuffs. It's got like marks in it. Everything looks unique. And
It's very much of like, I always picture it as like, just like those traditional like cabins where it's like, you got like you can just tell, you can just be like, all right, fuck, where's my fishing rod?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You're like, all right, this is going to be fucking rad. You know what I mean? You just walk in knowing you can just like, oh, just sleep here and like do whatever. Like when you walk in, you can see the upstairs, there's like a balcony.
Yeah.
And it has the rails on there, and then there's sleeping quarters up there.
Yeah.
So you can like come out onto the balcony.
Yeah.
From the sleeping quarters,
Is that where you greet me when I walked in? And I was like, hey,
yeah,
where are you?
Yeah, I'd just come down. I'd just be on the balcony going up here.
Yeah, man.
Or I'd be in the back fucking working on something.
Okay. Well, you got to
get
pick
to the
something
back.
today. Okay. So how's
No,
this?
I know what I'd be working on. I just don't know if we're at the back of the house yet. We're still doing the front of the house.
I just walked in.
I just walked in. Okay.
Well,
so
how's this place lit? What's the lighting like in here?
Lots of sunlight. 'Cause
Okay.
It's the day.
Big
And
windows.
Big windows, lots of sunlight, and then just regular like lamps around. So when the sun goes down, there's just regular household lighting that's
Nothing
there. But I don't
fancy,
want
just
it to
regular-
be like crazy lights. So when it's nighttime, it's like kind of like soothing and relaxing. These fucking bright lights everywhere.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have a curse. This is a non-cursing podcast.
Is it?
No, I was just joking. Not at all, man.
All right.
Is there anything on the walls like in this entrance area?
Yeah, like I'd like to have any like huge fish we caught, or like a big fucking moose head.
Oh
That'd be
yeah,
cool.
classic.
Yeah, but I'd also want to have like pictures of like friends from like that are on there, just like when we come up, it's hilarious times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'd love to have like those pictures up. A little bookshelf over on the right hand side, like a dining room table. When you walk in that front door, off to the right, it would be like a nice dining room table. So when you have dinner, you could looking out onto the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that you'd have a nice dining room table, again made out of like maybe it's like a table made out of like wood.
So everything's gonna be wood in this entrance.
Pretty much
area.
like a log cabin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everything's like handcrafted.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
How big's the table? How many chairs?
Like 8 people.
Okay, that's a pretty good dinner party for a cabin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. And then off to the left would be like a living room area where I'd want to have like a cool fucking TV area and like all that type of shit and couches and shit like that.
What kind of couches would that have in there?
Like nice leather couches, whatever Chelsea would want.
Even in your fantasy house, you're like, whatever my woman says, just let her have it.
Yeah.
But this is your fantasy house, so she wants the couch.
Well, it's like, but part of the fantasy is having it that everyone has a say, right? Like everyone's involved.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, it's not just like mine and my only vision. Like it's she's like, that's what adds to it and makes it cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like maybe some of your art, that'd be wicked.
oh, dude, that'd be an interesting contrast because my art's so I don't even know what you call my art to go into a log cabin.
Yeah.
It's that'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun contrast. People be like,
it-
you're weird. You've got this really cool classic log cabin,
Yeah.
and instead of having a painting of like a duck or like a fish,
Yeah.
you got these weird colors thrown up, like neon colors.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just sold.
I think it'd be So upstairs would be like a little bit of like a TV area. So like
We're already going upstairs. Is there not a bathroom downstairs?
Not down. So downstairs.
Okay.
I'm still talking about downstairs. Off to the side, there's like a little TV thing there.
Okay.
So you can like watch, look out, and it's just nice sitting in that area, hanging out.
Is there a
and then
bathroom?
there's a kitchen behind all that.
Okay, let's go into the
Over
kitchen.
to the right, there's like a big kitchen.
What's the
big
kitchen like?
Just a big centerpiece where you can cook and do all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
What's the cabinetry like in there?
Just lots of space, so I fucking have to put shit somewhere.
What's it look like? Like what's
Definitely the Tupperware is in a place that is like in a lower drawer that you can just pull out and grab.
Yeah.
There's like a centerpiece and like a big sink and washer or like dishwasher and fucking there's lots of just so you can actually cook a good meal in there.
what kind of sink is this? What does it look like? Like is it?
Like a deep stainless steel.
Oh yeah, that's good. So if you went hunting or fishing, you can have a big chunk of meat in there and just wash it
exactly.
out easy.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
stain. Okay.
On the deck too of the front of the porch, down from the deck when you arrive, I want to have a big fire pit so you can just have a fucking massive fire right on the lake.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, you can
That's
have them on the
great.
beach, but then also like the beach is a little bit lower than the ground, so
Yeah.
then you can have a big fucking fire pit out
I
there.
love fire pits. That's
Yeah.
a great. Okay, so wait, going back into
Yeah,
this
so
kitchen.
back in the kitchen,
You said the centerpiece. Are you talking about the island in the
Yeah,
kitchen?
the island thing.
Okay.
People have like an island in the kitchen.
Yeah. What's
That's what I'm
the
talking
countertops for like your island and all that stuff made out of?
I would probably have like a granite
Okay. And the cabinetry, like what color is the cabinetry?
wood, man.
What about, you have a stove in there? And
Oh yeah, big stove. I want to have a deep fryer so you can deep fry fish.
Oh yeah,
deep
like
fryer. That'd
built
be
into the. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great idea.
Yeah, that'd
That's-
be fucking sweet.
that
Because
sounds-
walleye is great up in northern Ontario, and you bread it and then you deep fry it. It's fucking unbelievable.
Oh,
It's
like
the
fresh
freshest thing.
caught, deep fried sounds so
Oh, it's unbelievable.
mouth watering right
Yeah,
now.
it really is.
Oh, it sounds so good.
That's what I'd definitely have like a deep fryer installed in there, and then I don't know. I just want to keep honestly the kitchen simple. You know,
What kind of
Just
fridge do you have? Do you
lots
have
of-
like a big industrial
yeah,
fridge?
a big
Like,
fridge with, and I'd want to have like a deep freeze too.
okay.
And I can put like moose meat or any type of hunting that I do in the wintertime or any fish that I catch, you can freeze it.
Yeah.
For a long period of time. Then you have like a frozen deep freeze and then just have a big ass fridge that you can make ice.
So is this
ice
like-
maker has to work.
Is this
Perfect
Yeah.
ice cubes.
Oh, what's a perfect ice cube? How big? What's the shape?
Just like a little square. Like
You're making the hand gesture
I
you're
guess-
making is like a 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch.
yeah.
Whoa, that's a unique size for them. That's kind of cool.
just a perfect ice cube.
That's like those whiskey stones that you get.
Yeah.
Those little ones.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
but ice cubes that big?
Yeah.
That would be badass.
Yeah, because like a too big of an ice cube, then it just hits your fucking teeth when you're drinking. You're
Yeah.
like drinking and then they come smashing down on your front teeth. It's like, what the hell's going on here?
Like I want squares, but little squares.
Yeah, it's the ones that just aren't holding a bunch of weight.
I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna say that.
But I want to have pictures on the fridge too. Pictures of all the friends and shit,
Oh yeah.
kids.
Friends and kids on your fridge.
Yeah.
And the theme that I'm getting from what you said is wood cabinetry, black marble, black granite countertops,
Yeah.
and then like stainless steel. So if I'm imagining
exactly.
like your fridge door,
Exactly.
your freezer door, your
Yeah,
deep
stainless
fryer,
steel,
your
yeah.
stove, your ovens, your
A nice
oven.
skylight over the kitchen.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
For the 3 days a year that you get sunshine over there on the island. Perfect. I love it. That's great.
You can hear the rain falling. That's what I have. And then, I want to keep things somewhat fairly rustic, you know?
Okay. I like that. I like that a
Yeah.
lot, actually. And I like the simpleness of it. Okay. So
And then
let's
there'd
go-
be bedrooms and stuff like just having, nice big bedroom spaces on the bottom floor. Probably like try and have, 3 bedrooms upstairs. That are
Yeah.
nice sized bedrooms. You know what I mean?
So let's go into
And then the back would have like a deck and shit.
let's go into the bedrooms and then the
Yeah.
bathroom and then we'll go out to the deck and the back.
Okay, so the
backyard.
bathroom would definitely be up there, and I'd want to have like a nice like a bath that you can actually have a bath in.
Okay.
And then also a shower,
Okay.
so you can and a big bathroom with 2 sinks.
So you want a big tub.
Yeah, big tub, fucking stainless steel shower thing,
What's that? A stainless steel shower thing, like the
like
whole
the shower thing.
the head.
The head. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So like an old school tub,
Yeah.
like a real big one, and then it just has the shower as well.
Old school
So
tub.
it's you're right in the open. You're not like it's not enclosed. You walk into the bathroom and you see the tub.
Yeah, off the ground, like with legs on it. That,
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
okay.
Yeah, and it's not covered in by walls.
And you
or
could have like
anything
a deep bath in that thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's the
With
best.
Jets and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to have jets.
So you'd have an off the ground jets, like old school but with modern tech.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just having a big enough bathroom with some good windows in there, some good daylight in there.
So all the moose can watch you take a dump.
Yeah, and so when Chelsea's doing her makeup, she gets good daylight.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so considerate of Chelsea, this fantasy house.
Yeah.
What's the color themes in there? Is there any
It's again just like rustic wood color themes. I don't know. I just wanted to kind of match like the kitchen granite tops, the black, and then
okay.
yeah.
Stainless steel toilet from the local prison
That'd
style.
be so funny. No, I'd probably just have like a white toilet.
Okay.
And then put the bathroom, like the toilet, in like a cool little room in the bathroom, so it doesn't reek up the rest of the
That's the
place.
fancy way to do it. Like if you have the space
So
to
it's
do
like
it,
private.
Yeah, don't dump where you bathe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what poor people do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we have to do in the regular middle class and lower.
Yeah.
But if you can have a fantasy house, it's like
Yeah.
quarantine that turd.
Yeah, that's exactly. You have
You
to
know?
quarantine the turd.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a pretty sweet bathroom. So now let's go into some of those guest rooms.
The guest rooms, big king beds for everyone. Huge king beds.
Yeah.
Fucking top of the line beds. You know what I mean? Like the most comfortable bed. So like when people like wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
they're just like, fuck, I had a good sleep. Like if you're coming in from the shithole of LA into this cabin, I want people's stress to be able to go like, oh fuck, man, I could spend a fucking year up here.
Your
You know
goal
what I
is to
mean?
make people like release a lot of stress
Yeah.
when they come to your place.
Yeah, like you and your family come up, where you're just like, this is fucking great.
Yeah.
You know, what
I don't
mean?
want to
Like,
leave.
Yeah, exactly. Like the bed's just amazing. It's going to be super quiet on the island. You know what I mean? Like you're just not bothered. You're not hearing planes. You're just hearing like animals and birds, and you're just like, fuck. Like, you know, you don't have to sleep for 10 hours because you don't feel overslept. Like you actually can, like a 6-8 hour sleep is like enough because it was solid.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
The bed would have to be like, the beds are primo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever you need. You know, make sure the bed can warm up if it's cold, like a little heating bed.
Ooh,
I want
that's good for.
I want the floors to be like heated floors, especially in the bathroom.
Can you do that with wood floors? Can you have heated wood floors?
I don't know.
Well, in your fantasy house, you can.
I guess you can.
You can have whatever you want.
The
in your
little heating cords in between everything.
So
But
the
anyways,
theme
the floors would be like heated, where it's like, yeah, you got nice heated floors, and then the bedrooms, again, lots of windows in there, lots of daylight, but you can black it out.
Yeah.
You can like fully just like hit a remote, and like the windows just black out, so you can just like no fucking lights getting in there when you go to
that's
bed.
my favorite way to sleep in a
Oh,
cave.
yeah.
In a
Yeah,
cave,
exactly.
Like, I don't just want a clock.
Yeah.
I don't want a nightlight. I don't want a glow on a phone. Like I want pitch black.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And having it set up so like if you want to like just watch TV before you go to bed, like, you know, everything's set up there for you to just watch TV before you go to bed.
Let's go into the basement.
So the basement is a full on fucking editing suite.
Oh,
Like high tech, like sound booth so you can like do music. You know what I mean? Like perfect sound booth, like top of the line, like editing computers, have a couple bays down there that you can just edit. Like total office space, big ass fucking have a big open area where there's a pool table so we could go down there and shoot pool if we want. Have a big fucking like have a living room area where there's some couches, and it's just like that's where you can just go if you want to watch like the fight or a hockey game or whatever. You can go down in the basement. I just think it'd be so hilarious to have a cabin on an island that has a fucking basement.
Yeah.
Like, you know
No,
what I mean?
it's
Like,
great.
It's just like totally different. So you're like down in the basement and you can just go, and it's like got good surround sound, like fully
it's
set up
great.
for entertainment, your entertainment purposes. And then like the other side of it is just like that like total editing bay. Cause I'd love to shoot a movie one day and just go to my cabin with my crew and we just edit out of there.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be fucking wicked. Like wake up every morning out in the middle of nowhere. You guys go have fish, maybe have some coffee in the morning, have breakfast upstairs, go to the basement, start cutting the movie.
I think that's a great way to do it. And,
Yeah.
and when you want to take a break, go shoot some pool.
Yeah, or go out on the lake, take the canoe out on the lake, or do whatever. You know what I mean? Like the way I'd want to do it is if I made my own, if I had that and I was like making my own movies, it'd be like me and my editor.
Yeah.
And I'd probably just leave my editor alone for a while. Like I'd be like, yo, I'd be like, just go up there. I'll come up there in a month.
Yeah.
Like just go up there by yourself, you know, just work on the movie, just relax, enjoy it. You know what I mean? And just do your thing. You know what I mean?
And they're away from like whatever town, whatever industry town they're in, so nobody can ask them to do anything else. They're like, I'm here focusing on this project.
And they could bring their family up or something like that.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
that's
like,
great.
Yeah, or if they wanted to bring some friends up or whatever, like have it so they can, like, I wouldn't want them to be like some sort of like work slave, like in an environment, because maybe the editor wouldn't want to like go away. But my ideal situation would be like, I would be able to go to that cabin with my creatives and we'd be able to like work on it there as a team. You know what I mean? And like spend time assembling it, even if it was just like maybe the editor wanted to do like his cut here in LA because he didn't want to be away from that long.
Yeah.
But we'd like finish it up out there where it's like totally cool and we can just like enjoy it and really screen it.
Oh, it's a great. I love the basement already. And this again, same theme: wood, cabin.
Yeah, but
same
a
stuff.
little bit more like guide out. You know what I mean? Like in my way, like that's where I'd have.
How
like,
could you have it more guide out than a wood cabin? It's got pictures of tits on the wall.
Yeah, there'd be some pictures of some tits. Yeah, some pictures of some dicks for the guys that like dicks.
It's for all kinds of guys.
Yeah.
Gay
No.
guys, straight guys. It's just a man party down there.
No, that's where I'd have like all my like my
dicks
shit, like
and
my,
tits.
like my movie posters and all like my friends' work and shit like that. All the stuff that I love, I'm just like, fucking throw it on the wall, straight to the pool room.
I love it.
No, but that's how it'd be. I'd want to make the basement like a total fucking teched out, cool nerd area. You know what I mean? Where you're like, man, we could just make a fucking movie down here. Because I love being in the studio and I love sitting in like our studio that we're in now.
Yeah.
I just like imagine that in a cabin, just like every day
So
going down
cool.
there, just like working on your movie or editing projects. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The outside world's just so far away when you're in like a basement editing bay.
Huge-ass monitors, like top of the line monitors for editing. So you got like 3 editing monitors for the guys to edit off of.
Yeah.
A couple different bays. They're all connected to a server. It runs flawlessly. Like we have like a
That's definitely part of your fantasy.
Yeah, the server
a flawless running server.
Yeah, exactly. Like all the headaches I've had over here with the server. But then having like making sure that since it's a fantasy, that I have like an amazing internet connection. And it's like a direct line so I can just upload shit fast.
Like nothing, no problems at all. I love it.
Just top of the line. So that would be the basement, and it's just a cool area too. So when people come and hang out, they're like, whoa, cool. Like this is like your fucking studio down here, but it's like a cool hangout area too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's such a nice peak, even for non-editors that are just going to play pool or just hang out and watch the game on the couch. Yeah. Just to be in that kind of atmosphere is kind of fun.
Yeah, it'd be actually kind of cool. Now that I'm thinking about it, is to be able to have a screening room down there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just have a screening room, so you could just do screenings and shit like that in there.
Okay, so let's say we screened some stuff, and now let's go. We watched a cut of one of your latest short films, and now let's go into the garage. And then let's go back to the back porch, the back area.
The garage, the back would just be, I'd want to have like.
Let's go to the garage first.
Okay, so
show me this garage, baby.
The garage would be like huge in the sense that I would want to have so I can do all my own woodworking in there.
Okay, so you're gonna have a workshop in your garage.
Yeah, I'd like to have a big workshop so I can, fuck around and like teach myself how to make like coffee tables and chairs and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'd just love to have that as a hobby. I think it'd be a relaxing hobby. I loved it in high school doing wood shop stuff. So I want to have a wood shop and then just have a typical garage with some 4-wheelers in there. And
just a typical 4-wheeler.
Well, like I think it's
garage.
like when people like Fort Francis, they understand what I'm saying. But like, you just have like the good rigs in there. You have the boat in there. Or enough room to put the boat in there to store it for the winter. You have some room to put the 4-wheelers in there. And then I just have like a shitty little I'd have like a badass truck up there that can just handle running around on that terrain. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even though there probably wouldn't be a lot of places to drive to.
What's the garage like on the as far as like the flooring?
It's
like
a cement floor.
Just cement floor.
Yeah.
And what about like the walls? Is it bare wood walls? Is it like
No, I'd have just like
drywall.
Drywall.
Okay.
And so you can bang it up. You know what I mean? I imagine it like all banged up and fucking couple holes in there.
Yeah, you don't want.
There's a punching bag hanging up somewhere. You can go hit on the punching bag.
I feel like there's something about you and your feeling in this house is that it doesn't need to be too fancy.
No.
You want people to feel really comfortable. You want to be able to
relatable
for practical use it for what you want, but also, and I think you and I both share this in a lot of ways. Like I don't want a brand new car because I don't want to be a wuss all the time where if I'm scraping the bumper, I want to live my life. Like that's got more value than like my BMW being a 2019.
Yeah, exactly.
Like give me a 2016 that someone already scraped up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's
why I love about my FJ. I take it up camping. I don't care. Fucking take it off road. It gets scraped up. I'm like, whatever. Put a new paint job on it for $2,000
if you want. Sure. Yeah. Or don't. And don't worry about
but that's totally the whole vibe of the whole compound. You know what I mean? It's just like
scrape it if you want it, fellas. Yeah. Don't waste a tear on it.
Yeah. And I'd love to have like a little like pitch and putt course on it. Like I just think it'd be hilarious to have like
where inside or
outside on the grounds. Like it's almost like a big island that's like a compound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you have like this little like pitch and putt on there that you can just go like golf and putt and have friends come over and hang out. But like the whole vibe of it would just be exactly that. It's just a fun place to like come hang out. Like it's like a vacation. You're just going up there, and it has these like really ridiculous fantasies, like a little mini golf course on it, and like a crazy screening room in the basement, and all these 4-wheelers and stuff. But that's like my dream is like friends and family come up, and it's like literally like just vacation up here. Like you can go fishing. You can go on the 4-wheeler. If you want to hit some golf balls, hit some golf balls. You know what I mean? You want to do some putting. You know, like. You don't want to hit the punching bag. You want to work out. There's a gym. You can just work out. Like it's just like do whatever. It's just a place to relax and hang out.
Yep.
And just no worries, man.
So there's a punching bag and a gym there, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go into it.
Yeah. So a full on nice bench, all like the state of the art workout equipment in there. Like probably I'd only have like one running machine, but just have like a nice bench.
Talk about a treadmill.
Yeah.
Is that Canadian for treadmill?
Yeah.
He's got the running machine over there. You mean the treadmill?
Where's Greg? He's on the running machine.
He's on the running machine again there.
But no. And then I'd have like a whole rack of all the weights and shit like that.
Okay.
Nice. That'd be like the foam floor so you can just drop your weights. Almost like a typical gym you'd walk into.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like off in the corner. Like it's not like taking up the whole space where you have to go through a door. It's just like a good little workout space that's just off in the corner that you can just walk over to and just start working out. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So wait, are you saying that the gym itself is a casita, like it's separate from the house, or is it like you walk to it outside to get to
It's
the
all
gym?
part of like the garage area.
Oh,
the
okay,
garage is
okay.
like fucking huge. It's
Okay.
just this huge ass, big 4 walls and a roof.
Okay.
And it's just like empty inside there.
it's huge.
essentially.
Okay.
You can just like go wherever.
Okay.
Like he's got lots of areas to put shit.
Okay.
Like that's what I like about like a big warehouse, right?
Yeah.
You just have like a space that you can just be like, oh, we're pulling the engine out. Fucking
Yeah.
pull it out here. You know what I mean?
That's where my friend Pat works in for like he does off-road racing, like wiring for
Yeah.
cars, and it's in one of those like I forgot what they call them, but it's like it's an outdoor, basically like a giant shed that's a warehouse that you build on your land.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you just it's huge. I don't know, it's 20,000 square feet, like just
Yeah.
this giant.
It's just a big room.
and it's a giant room that you just
Yeah.
build on your property, and
Yeah.
it's your warehouse. There's lifts in it for cars
Yeah,
and giant steel
exactly.
racks that are holding tires.
That's what I would
and-
want. And then you can just put shit in
Yeah.
there.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. So your gym's in there,
The
your
gym's
boat's
in there. Yeah.
your cars, your
Four-wheelers.
four-wheelers, your cars in there,
Yeah.
your wood shops in the same room.
Yeah.
Or is
You
there
just-
like a speakers that just play "Eye of the Tiger" 24 hours a day?
Oh yeah, just have surround sound on
Yeah.
there, just playing Corey Hart full
Doon
time.
doon 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 doon.
It's got to be a tape deck though, so you got to play like tapes
Yeah.
or CDs, or it's just only a radio. You have a really shitty radio playing.
Oh.
No, but that's what I was like kind of thinking how the garage would be. I want the garage to be all like fancy, and it's just like it's a place where you can just like throw your shit in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just let loose and not be so conscious of if you're going to ding anything up.
I'd want to make sure that we have I'd want to have addition to that is a fish house. So like inside the fish house is like where you can get your minnows. I don't know if you
No, is this for ice fishing?
No, just for fishing in general.
Okay,
like,
explain
you
this.
have
I don't know what
minnows.
this is.
So in Northern Ontario, I went fishing with minnows. They're little mini minnows, like little mini fish.
Like they're the bait?
Yeah, they're the bait.
Okay.
So then they have like bait machines where you just put all your minnows in there, and then you can just scoop them out and throw them in your minnow bucket and go out fishing.
Okay.
So I'd want to have that, but it's like a little fillet shed too. So there's like a little, it's like a tabletop in there, so you can just fillet all your fish in there, and it's all screened.
This is inside the gym.
This is
in
just
the garage?
this is just off next to the garage.
Okay.
Or not the garage, like the garage or the whatever.
It's on the property.
On the property, yeah. So
Okay.
it's like when you're done fishing for the day, you're not bringing that shit in the garage. You just go to the fish house.
It's called a fish house, huh?
Yeah, it's totally separate.
I pictured like a fish like answering the door like, hello? I didn't order anything.
Yeah.
What are you doing? No solicitors.
Yeah. Grubhub?
Yeah.
No.
Fish ordering grub. Okay, so going over to the backyard, as we were talking about before, I said
Yeah.
we would go to it. Let's go to the backyard. Or the back porch or the back dock.
on the
Is
back,
it a dock? Or?
behind the
No.
cabin, I'd want to have somewhere on the side.
Yeah.
I'd probably want to put like, I want to have a hot tub, and I'd probably have the hot tub put somewhere where it's up at the front so you can look out on the lake.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I want to have a hot tub out there somewhere, and then like having a sauna too.
Oh,
Have a sauna
yeah.
and a hot tub.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I would like to have a deck that pretty much almost goes around the whole house.
Clever. I like that a lot.
Nice big wooden deck.
Yeah.
And then with a hot tub on it with a little sauna. And then I just like to have pretty much the rest of it like just open area. Like I don't really, like I said, with the big ass garage with the big house on it, with like the little fish shed, and then just have like a little like golf course around there.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty much, the rest of it, I just want to keep it like as a wilderness. Like this island I envision being fairly big. It's not like crazy big, but it's like, fairly big.
Okay.
Kind of get around on it.
No, I love that. And the simplicity of it leaves instead of controlling the fantasy and having an exact fantasy, it's like, oh, we could do so much on this island. Because we've got vehicles, we've got fishing rods, we've got a fish house.
Yeah, you can go hunting or whatever.
We
like
could carve wood.
Yeah, exactly. Cut down some trees.
Well, okay, let's go up
Have like
to...
a killer Christmas up there. It'd be fucking great.
I want to go so bad now.
Yeah.
Killer Christmas sounds like a blast.
All I
up there.
keep seeing it is at like sunset. That's
Yeah.
how I keep seeing it, like the sun going down. And it's just like, and then just having friends over there in the evening, just having a blast. You know what I mean?
I'm picturing being really stoned, sitting in your jacuzzi with snow all around me, eating fresh.
Oh, you're seeing in the winter.
fresh fried fish.
Oh, that's great.
Because I'm a Californian, so to me, like I love the winter,
exotic is
and
the winter, yeah.
I love being in the
Yeah.
snow. You're a Canadian, and ever since I met you, you were like shirtless, laying in the sun every chance you get, because you're like, I'm making up for lost Sundays.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
like,
I moved
you're
to
always
California. It was
sunbathing.
super important for me when I moved to California. to get an apartment with a pool.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't take one without a pool in it.
And
I've
you've had
a pool ever since.
You've had a great tan since the day I met you. And whenever your friends come, whenever Dino comes down, I was like,
right
"Where's Dino?"
Pool.
Oh, he's at the pool.
Every day. Every
just
Canadian friend just right to the pool.
Like, what is
shirt
this?
on.
It's like 1960s Vegas with you guys,
exactly.
like everything, just lounging by the pool with your gold necklaces. Oh, I love it.
That's great. That's funny. You see it in the wintertime. That would be cool to be.
I love being in jacuzzis when it's wintertime.
yeah.
I love going to.
And ice fishing's fun, dude. You just take a truck.
I've
out
never
on
done
ice.
ice fishing before.
Oh man, because we would catch fish. Too.
I love winter
sports. We just
sports,
take the fucking 4-wheelers or snow machines on the ice. We just like bomb down the ice, drill a hole,
so cool.
and then just fish out there all day.
Now let's go to your master bedroom and check out the bedroom and your master bathroom and your closet and all that good stuff.
I'd want to have like a really cool. No, it'd be really cool to be a part of this house. I always loved this as a kid. Is have like hidden cubby holes around the place.
What do you mean?
Like you can like in my room, for example, like there's like a little mini door that you like go into, and that like takes you to like one of the other bedrooms.
Just for fun, like
Just
a fun little like.
just to fuck around, or like it could take you to a living room or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it'd just be like hilarious. You're just like, hey, you just like we're like watching
you
TV,
pop in,
and then you just like pop your head through like downstairs, like through a little cubby hole, like.
Oh, dude, your friend's like just about to like get naked, getting into bed, all excited. You're like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I just think it'd be so fun to have like these hidden like rooms and stairs through it, just to like have a blast, or like just, like outside you have like a fucking like you can take like a fire whatever the thing you slide down, fire pole.
Oh, fire pole.
Yeah, you just like slide down a fire pole to get down, or like to have like to get to the end of the dock. You can, or have a zip line that just shoots you out into the water. Like from the top of your house, you just take a zip line and just like shoot out into the water.
I love the zip line that takes you straight to something.
Yeah.
We've had fire poles, we've had slides.
Yeah.
Zip line is great. That's a great idea. For,
like if you have like
so this is the playful Roy now. Now you're like, I want to pop into rooms and just surprise my guests and be silly. Be silly and have fun. Like the theme over here. And then, I mean, that's my thing. Be silly and have fun, dude. It's be silly.
No, I always thought it'd be hilarious to have like a zip line to take you places. That'd be so fun. It'd be cool to have a tree fort.
There's got to be, do you have any mind-blowing appliances or anything crazy that you invented that's like, just like, oh my God, this house has something I never even heard of that's so unique to Roy's personality?
It's like a big 3D like projector, like wall, and you can hit golf balls.
For virtual golfing?
Yeah.
Or virtual driving range?
You can play like any course though, and then you can like putt on it and shit like that.
So you want a virtual reality a virtual reality golf game?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Where's that at in the house?
I'd probably put it in the garage.
Okay.
Or if I could fit it in the basement, that'd be cool to have in the basement.
Yeah, why not? The basement can be as big as you want it.
Yeah, okay.
You want an underground compound that's 20 times bigger than what you see at like an iceberg, 20 times bigger than what you see on the top.
Yeah, that'd be fucking rad.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like you have the house, and then underneath it's like this basement that is just like, whoa, where the fuck does this basement go?
Yeah, how far does it go? I love that. I love basements.
Yeah.
All right, well, do you have like a daily routine in this fantasy house? Is there anything that you like while you're there that you're like, dude, this is what I do. This is how I wake up and how I do it?
I'd like to take that zip line down into the water.
So like you wake up out of bed and you
zip line right into the water.
That's badass. Badass.
And then I'm just yelling the whole way like, fuck.
That's your morning routine.
And then you just have a morning swim. That's how I like shower, just swimming right in the lake. And then get up, lay on the dock for a bit, dry off, and fucking go back up, go fishing.
All right.
I'd want to go out on the lake every day. I'd want to go on the lake
every day. That's part of the priorities. 100%. Like if you had a list of, if you had to like get yourself grounded and remember like, what am I here? What do I want to do with my time? I need to go throw
a couple casts off the shore, or go if I can take the boat out on the lake. I got to do something.
The lake is the draw that you need to be at.
Yeah, you got something has to happen with that. That'd be like the morning routine. Yeah.
If you could have any guest from any time in history, anybody, like who would you have like as your guest over to your fantasy house?
Oh, who would I have as a guest? Man, I don't know. Like that would be like any time, eh? I don't know. I'd love to talk to Socrates.
Have Socrates over?
Yeah, I just wonder what that would be like. Just talking to that guy. What's going on in his head?
He's all wearing his like, what do you call it? His cloth. And you're like, are you cold there?
Yeah. You want to hit the hot tub? Want to go in the cubby hole?
You want to philosophize and fry?
Yeah, you want to philosophize and fry? Yeah, I'd have to say I'd want to anyone in time. Yeah, I'd want to talk to Socrates or have Michael Jordan over. That'd be cool. He's some sort of he's something about that guy.
You'd love to
Might
have
not be.
Michael Jordan in your fantasy house.
Yeah, he'd probably love it over there.
I don't know who wouldn't love your fantasy house. So it's got like so many fun, like outdoorsy, and then like when you're done with your outdoorsy spirit at the end of the day and you're tired, there's like
To be honest with you,
so much
like,
to do.
You were saying like to have anyone over. What I would ideally want, like
Yeah.
anytime, I'd want to have all my friends and family over there.
Yeah.
Like fuck having like yeah, Socrates and anyone in time to come chat with would be.
It's just for one day.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'd probably like to talk to JFK too because I want to know like what happened there.
You've just got the funniest
And
like.
or Oswald, like I'd want to start brewing up conspiracy people. Like I'd look at it and I'd start breaking down the list. Like, who do I really want to know answers to here? I want to know what happened.
You want JFK to come over, yeah?
or Oswald?
I think I like the
Like,
idea.
did you really do it?
I like the painting of like screw James Dean and Marilyn Monroe at the corner restaurant. I'm seeing Roy at his fantasy house with Michael Jordan, Socrates,
Socrates.
and JFK. That's the painting right there that I want. That's the painting I want. You guys playing pool around the pool table, dude. Instead of the dogs playing poker.
Yeah,
This is Roy playing pool with Michael Jordan, JFK, and Socrates.
Yeah, no,
Oh, it's
definitely. I'd want to have all my friends and family. I want to talk to my grandfather too, because my grandfather died on the 27th, exactly 9 months to the day before I was born.
So you never got to meet him.
No, but his name is also Roy Earl Tighe. So he died exactly 9 months to the day. He died on the 27th. I was born 9 months later on the 27th.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's a trip.
Yeah. So fuck yeah. Yeah.
So that would be a very
It'd be-
special guest to have at your fantasy house.
I think probably, yeah, I'd have to go put that one at the top of the list just to talk to him.
Yeah.
You know, just be like, hey, we fucking never met. Exact same person, maybe.
You'd curse right away.
Yeah.
First time you meet him, like he's like,
Yeah.
Roy, my grandson. You're like, hey, we never fucking met.
Hey, what the fuck? Where you been? What's going on around there?
What's up? Yeah, he's like, I'm in the
Jesus?
afterlife. Who's all there?
Yeah, who's all there?
That's
my favorite tagline.
That's one of my favorite Roy
Like
quotes.
if I was to
Who's all
die,
there?
that would be one of the taglines. Who's all there?
That would be funny if that's your tombstone. It just says Roy Tighe, and then underneath
Who's
it just
all
says
there?
Who's all there. Oh, dude, thank you so much for having me over to your. What a blessed guest I feel like I am, dude. How did it feel to bring us through that? Me and the listeners to come through your fantasy house. Like, what did that feel like?
Going through it with everyone, yeah, it's hilarious. I really do, though, believe that I will one day. I don't know if I'd have a fantasy house on that level, but I do believe one day I will own a cabin up in Fort Francis.
That's
I
kinda-
do believe that will happen.
That's kind of how I
That's
want to
the goal.
inspire in this episode. I want the listeners to feel uplifted and inspired just walking through this, because this is MTV Cribs and Adventure Time. Like I
Yeah.
want them just to be like, whoa, trippy, cool, and just be
Yeah.
inspired and feel uplifted. Okay.
Yeah.
But for my guests, I want my guests to feel inspired and uplifted. And the way that you can apply that to your life is you're learning by coming up with your fantasy house. I feel like when I come up with things like this, it's making me think of these cool things and learning about myself. Like you're learning about yourself, going like, oh, what are Roy's values? He wants to provide a place for his loved ones. He wants to.
Yeah.
You're very democratic in like, oh, I want them to also get a choice and decision. I want my significant other to make decisions and have a say in what things I have here. I want my guests to relieve stress when they come here.
Yeah.
I love the water. Like I hope you're realizing things about yourself.
Hashtag blessed God.
Blessed guest. Guys, thank you so much for listening. If you can do me a favor,
Like, comment, subscribe.
that's right, subscribe. Roy, where can people find you?
You can find Tigheland Productions on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and also neverbedone.com. And just search my name, Roy Tighe. I'm the only one out
Can you spell Thailand though? Because they're going to spell
Oh.
Thailand like the country.
Yeah, that's right.
That was your
Spell
fault
it.
for naming it that.
Yeah.
Spell Thailand correct.
I thought I was being all like clever and witty when I was young, and then I was like, yeah, Thailand. And then I was like, now I'm older. I'm like,
Everyone's like, just like
What?
they're typing Thailand.com. They're like, this
it's such a
guy's
cliche
just,
name. Your last name is Thai, and so you named it Thailand. Yeah, real original.
they're all www.thailand.com. It's just a bunch of transgender guys dancing on a stage.
Yeah.
No, spell out Thailand so they know which one.
T as in Tom, I as in India, G as in Georgia, H as in home, E as in Edward, land, Land, all one word.
.com.
Thailand.com. Thailand Productions.
I thank you guys for listening. If you could do me a favor, pick someone in your phone, just one person that you think would be interested in Canadian humor, fantasy houses, or just anybody that you think would be interested in this episode. Just click the share button and send this to them right now. Thank you guys so much for listening. Shefsky out. Roy out. Be silly and have fun.
Send
Love you
it
guys.
to your mom.